Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grugs here at Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, Legionnaires, and new recruits. Today's the day, man. The Soul Rippa is gonna get tested out. I hope you're all excited. What are you all carrying today? Well, today I've got my reinforced rock onyx from HX Outdoors. I just did a review on this, a Legion premiere. Go check it out. Veterans, active military, I got another great looking budget blade, but can it hold up to the test? Just want to say thank you very much for your service. Enjoy the video. Quick specs, troops, because I am burning daylight, man. It's getting shorter and shorter the days. Overall length, 8.50 inch. Blade length, 3.78 inch. Handle length, 4.45 inch. Blade thickness, 0.20 inch. Blade width, 1.42 inch. Knife weight, 8.25 ounces. Gross weight, I guess with the sheath, is 16.40 ounce. Blade material is DC53 steel. Handle material is G10. Hardness of the DC53 steel is 60 to 61 HRC. The finish is a stonewash, and it includes a Kydex sheath, a very nice one actually. All right, let's do a close-up. Close-up time. Okay, don't forget, I also have a Legion premiere that has a good look at this blade, but check it out. Awesome long clip point. That looks wicked. Slight sharpening choil. It does have a guard. Beautifully contoured G10 scales. This particular model is green and black. They do make a tan and black scale with the stonewash. They also have the same color handles with a black stonewash blade. But this is awesome. Now I tightened up everything. I added a lanyard. It has 2 lanyard holes. Full tang goodness. It's got a nice little design over here. Okay, it's just pretty sick, this blade, man. Full tang goodness, very well done. Rounded off, protrudes just a slight bit, but nothing too major. The fit and finish on this is top notch, and the price is right. Go check it out. Make sure you do your research on this knife, man. But you know, we're gonna put it to the test. I know a lot of people are chomping at the bit to see the Soul Rippa rip into this log right here. Okay, let's take a quick look at the sheath. I'm gonna make sure that's in frame. Perfect. All right, it is a pancake style sheath. It's got some slots. It's got the rivet holes if you wanted to put a pouch. I do wish they had extra slots over here, but not a deal breaker. It only comes in tan as far as I know. I wish it was in green to match the color of the handles, but again, not a deal breaker. It's got this tech lock. Right now it's set up for a upright carry. It could also be used for scout. You can remove it, purchase third-party options. Just a nice pancake style sheath. Let's pop it in. There we go. Looking good. No rattle. It ain't coming out anytime soon. Like I said, I'm burning daylight. Let's get started. Before we get started, just make sure that you go check out the links, because there was no name for this knife. I called it the Soul Rippa because, hey, they didn't name it. So that's what I named it. So go check it out. Go check out the links. It's under 40 bucks, man. And, you know, knock on wood, I hope that this is going to kick some ass, man. Let's test it out. Over here, once I cut it, I will show you how thick it is, but it's pretty decent. I think I'm biting off more than I can chew. I always do, but you know, the purpose of this testing is to test out the edge. Is it going to roll? Is it going to chip? Is it going to, you know, bend? So let's give it a go, man. Definitely a nice hard piece of wood. You hear it? Seasoned, cut down right before the start of the summer, and she's biting in. Now, look, it's not a chopper, let's face it, but this is how I test. And, you know, for up close and personal work, the handle feels great. For chopping, man, it's a good thing I've got this lanyard, and you know, I'm holding it towards the rear of the handle, which is important. So let's keep going. Sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab some popcorn, because this is going to be a little while, man, okay? So, yeah, looking good so far. All right, cool. Let's keep going, man, until it's all the way through. The knife is definitely lightweight. You know, hikers, you're definitely going to enjoy this knife. You know, if it comes through with flying colors, it'll be a tough, lightweight blade, you know, to carry with you while you're hiking and on those long walks, man. I think it'll do you all justice on how light this is. Definitely a lot of chopper, man. I have to definitely, you know, put some momentum into the swing. Okay, but again, you know, this is more utility type blade, little combat blade, little self-defense blade, you know, inside the waistband type deal, or hunting knife, you know. But we have to test it out, man. I just have to, because I know a lot of you are dependent on this, man. I know a lot of you like this knife. Some of you have bought it, and I, you know, just want to make sure that you're gonna, you know, be happy with it. See those wood slices that I'm making as I'm chopping? Let's check that blade out. That looks good, man. Looks good.
Okay, sir.
I was filming.
Oh,
Jesus, man. What's up?
Do you know what kind of wood that is right over
I have
there?
no idea.
Focus?
I have no idea.
Sorry to bother you.
Fucking cocksucker. Now I'm definitely, thank God there's a nice swell over here on that handle because I need it, man. Plus the lanyard. You know what? Let me tighten this up just a little bit more. But as you can see, it's doing good. And we are looking good here, okay? Well, let's keep going. Definitely a hard piece of wood, troops. Definitely a hard piece of wood. That core is solid, man. Solid. All right. There we go. Okay, now let's look at how thick this is. This wood, man. Sorry about that. Nice, nice. Okay. While I am on camera, let's take a look at that edge, okay? Nothing. DC53 steel, man, under 40 bucks. So far, so good. Cool. Let's move on. All right, troops, that chopping worked out well. I'm gonna do my best to keep everything in camera, in frame. And I'm going to do some vertical batoning with this and see how it works out. Okay, should work. Log might be a little bit bigger, but we got to test, right? If you take a look, that's a solid piece right there, man. That is solid. So fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Because I am definitely going to extremes. I got the Centurion club for a good bashing. You hear that cracking? Just chipping away at that tip. But you could see it's starting to split now. Let's see if we can get it all the way through. Do a little bit at a time until we're all the way through, troops. That is thick. Okay, but I'm getting through. Let's baton right behind the handle here. It's hung up a bit. I'm gonna have to put on some gloves because I'm hitting my thumb already and beaten up way enough. Let me just get my glove on and we'll continue the abuse. All right, now the G10 handle is getting scuffed up, but no damage, okay? So let's see if I can straighten this out a little bit. Okay, got the tip through. Let's continue. Not much to work with. It's a back and forth situation here. All right, tip is back out. Haha. Okay, look at that. Look at that. All right, and it went through a knot too. Well, it started to go through a knot. I guess I just wanted to split it open before going all the way through, but it did the job, okay? That edge looks good to me. Okay, look at that. Let's do it one more time. Should be easier this time around. Plus, I kind of want to stop it before it just, you know, flops over and I got to pick it up. It's just more editing for me. And once again, I'm going to split it open. There's the fiber right there. We're looking good, man. Now, let us do this. Let's try some. Since I'm burning daylight, I got to get this done before it gets dark. Let me do some horizontal batoning here. See if I can make some thirds here. Okay, we don't need this. Awesome. Okay, good, good, good. Let's do it again. Can make more than thirds. Excellent, man. So far, so good. Okay. What the hell with it? Let's do it one more time, man. Right down the center. Didn't work out the way I wanted it to. It did go on an angle. Let me try this side. Let's do it this way. Perfect. See that? Nice. I always appreciate a nice small blade, man. It is definitely doing the job. You know, while I've got you on camera, ooh, look at that. Ooh. Production made that looks like a custom. So far, kicking ass. You guys are going to be real happy with this one if it comes through, man. But look at that. Look at that. You know what? I'm not finished here. Let's keep going, man. Okay, nice. I mean, I could process these down to small feather sticks. However, what I want to do now, do a little cross baton testing for you guys. How you like those apples, man? Ain't nothing wrong with that edge. Under 40 bucks, man. Go check it out on Amazon or AliExpress. AliExpress has it for under 40 bucks. I think Amazon has it for over 40 bucks, but it's at least worth looking into, okay? Doing your research and at least worth looking into, but pretty cool, man, pretty cool. Let's move on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this off camera, process these down to smaller sticks for feathering, and then, you know, we'll take it from there. Just got a few feather sticks processed, no big deal. This is the rest of the stuff that I just chopped up using this knife. Let's do individual curls first. You know, I've been making fires at the secondary outpost, and I've been just making a huge pile of these shavings. You know, I do appreciate this right here. And it's a good test, I think. And I got a really fine grip on this, man. It ain't going anywhere out of my hand. Feels good, no hot spots, man. This is going to be a perfect hunter for you know, under 40 bucks, man. It's going to be awesome. So don't forget to go check out those links. I got no skin in this game, man. I'm not making any money. I don't even know you know, a representative to contact from this company. But you know what? For the price, you ain't going to go wrong, man. And if it comes through at the end of this, you know, I'm never going to beat on this like I did now. I'm going to have a saw and an axe with me, man, to do all this work. But I got to show everybody out there who are dependent on this test, that this knife is rocking so far, man. And, you know, that edge is looking fine. Making a nice big pile for you guys. It's starting to drizzle a little bit, but you know what? I'm gonna get through this, man. Just don't want to ruin my phone. It's the only camera I got. Okay, I think this is a sufficient example right here of individual curls. I'm gonna use another stick. Let's do feather sticks, yeah? Murphy's Law, always Murphy's Law. Busted my chops. Okay. Let's see what he's gonna do with this. All right. Now, mind you, this is the piece of wood that I just chopped, batoned, horizontal, vertical, processed small feather sticks. Okay, look at this. For those who want something a little bit more than a Mora, here you go, man. Full tank goodness. DC53 steel, you can see it's holding up, man. Me personally, I've never had a problem with sharpening DC53 steel. After I'm done with this video, I will do some maintenance on this blade, wash it under some water, some soap, or light detergent, clean it up the blade, do some honing and stropping, because as of right now, this doesn't need any form of resharpening, because this blade edge looks good, man. But as you can see, it's kicking ass. I got to tell you, this is performing better than a lot of some other blades that I've gotten, that I've paid for, or just as good, man. I mean, look at this. I'm gonna make them real thin now. Okay, I'm purposely doing it nice and thin. And you can't say I didn't abuse it on video, because I did. Let's do a tip test, man. Okay, let's see how the tip holds up. You saw me baton that tip. I didn't hold back on that tip. I batoned that tip, and so far so good. But I think I proved my point. I'm making a feather stick with this, man, especially after that beating. Okay, can't go wrong. Let's move on. All right, I'm definitely going to do a tip test, but I want to kind of do a couple of different things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half. Damn bark. Okay. Okay, good. Good enough, man. Good enough. So, let's test out this tip. Well, at least it split it. Okay. Right by the knot too. Okay, so that's good. Now that other piece fell on the floor. Let me just pick that up, and I'm going to make a divot. Let me just put this on the side, and let's do this. Using the tip as a pivot point. Tip is good, robust, and I made a nice divot. It goes in pretty deep. That's another check right there, man. Under 40 bucks, boy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Okay, the only thing that that concerns me is that it doesn't have a sharp spine. Okay, so I've got a few mediums here and some rope. I'm going to do a cut test with it. But I have some few mediums here. We're going to see if it makes some kind of fluff. Now this is hard. All right. I'm also going to use this little design area. I know it's not jimping. It might act like some jimping, although, you know, gives your thumb a nice firm grip. I'm going to see if I can make a little fluff. it's really not doing much, unfortunately. So, I mean, you definitely, you know, for those with the talent, put it on your belt grinder, sharpen this up a little bit. Let me see this little choil area, maybe. And I'm sure I'm using some of the blade. Not really, no. Let me get a better angle over here. No, not really, man. Very little. Very little. However, you know, if you're looking to make some fluff, it's going to take some effort with this knife, unfortunately. But worst comes to worst, you use the blade and you scrape off what you need. Plain and simple. Okay, and the blade should still be sharp. Or, you know, obviously you're going to make these nice little things, but for whatever reason, if you need to make this fluff over here, like on some fat wood, right? Maybe you have only one piece of wood and you don't want to waste it all. Let's see if the spine will do anything here. No, nothing. Let's see the jimping. Nothing. Nothing. Very little. Let's see the choil area. That little sharp, see that little sharpening choil? Better than nothing. It is. It's doing it, the choil area, but I'm sure part of the blade is also doing some scraping. Again, better than nothing. You know, if this is the only stick of fat wood again, you know, that you have on your camping trip, you have to be, you know, you have to be careful with it. Let's just test out the blade now. Yeah, the blade is the way to go. It's not going to hurt the blade. You're going to get the fluff that you need. Plain and simple. There you go. Now, I'm not going to use the blade to scrape. Okay, not unless I was in a dire situation, which I'm not. Okay. So let's see. Nothing. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to do anything at all. Let's try the jimping area. Nothing. It's too bad. That's the only thing. Easily remedied. Again, you know, if you have the courage to take this to a belt sander. I mean, it's cheap enough. You know, you sand it up, you get a sharp edge, you'd be good to go. Now, real quick, last but not least, little camp chore, right? Perfect. We got the rope cut. Let me just move this out of the way. We do some push cuts here. Nice. 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 You get this. You put your fluff on top with the fat wood or whatever. And hopefully, if you're smart, you've got one of these, right? And you use this to spark it up, right? Just an example. Troops, I'm good to go with this, man. You can't tell me I didn't abuse this in that short period of time. This is a damn fine knife for the price. You know, you're getting production quality, you know, at a custom look, at a custom made look, man. And you know, you can't deny all the results in the video. Okay, troops, a down and dirty, hardcore, hard use review. Look at what this knife did. I could have kept on going, but I unfortunately have to go pick up my wife at work. So, and I'm contending with burning daylight. But the important thing is I got to pick up the old lady. So look in front of you what it did. It did some cross baton. You saw it right in front of your eyes, man. I didn't hold back. Divot. It did a good job. That tip, there's nothing wrong with that tip. I split the wood with that tip. I made a ton of kindling, which I need for the secondary outpost, which I'll take with me next time. I split wood with that tip. I chopped. You saw me do vertical and horizontal batoning. This knife did it all for under 40 bucks on AliExpress, a little bit more on Amazon. My point being, for the price, you're getting what looks like a custom-made knife for 45 bucks, man. okay? Or depending on where you get it from. Baller. Baller. For those who bought it, you guys are good to go, man. For those who didn't and are thinking about it, you've got nothing to lose, man. It's not a lot of money, you know what I mean? So, again, do your research on this knife. Go check out other reviews if there's any. Go listen to other subscribers. I want to have Ray McClammer do a Legion live with me, and want to celebrate the subscriber. Looking forward to that coming soon, and maybe we'll get some other subscribers on here. I want to get Jorge Fernandez on here. He's a knife lover. He doesn't care what knife he gets as long as it works and it's awesome. He loves it. I got to get you subscribers on the channel. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about your knives, how you use them, and I'm just excited, man. I hope you like this one. Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate everybody. Let me bring awareness. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans in active military. Once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, pause on the slides at the end. Call those phone numbers. Surf those websites. Seek the help you all have earned and deserve. Tough little blade. One little flaw. Just needs a sharpened spine, man. I wish I knew a representative there to give him suggestions. But in any case, this knife did stellar. Stellar. Easy fix. Take a grinder, take a file, make a sharp edge on the spine. You're good to go. Troops, Legionnaires, new recruits, thanks again. At the ready, hold the line. Take care. Legionnaires!